beautiful Sunday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Indiana, advantage in one series.
I think for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Zubac in at center. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And it's the Pacers ball. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin with a screen for Siakam. Halliburton outside. Clock is at 3 from 17 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Siakam against Powell. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Powell, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And here's Leonard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee. Back to Powell. Jones sets the picks for Powell. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Here's Mathurin. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Another miss by Siakam.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Lobs it up for Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Pass to Nembhard. Harden against Halliburton. With the drive. Rebound by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Jones. Mathurin finds Turner. Back to Mathurin. Now Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. They need this. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Harden outside. Dunn sets a screen for Harden. They grab their own miss.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. And he can't get the first one. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And the Pacers with possession here. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go.
Pretty easy to get excited about Bennedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Mathurin hits them both.
Mathurin has a little bit of Mitch Richmond in him, you know, a guy I love watching work. Strong, aggressive, quick, talented as a scorer. Man, he's got game.
Now here's Powell. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Now here's Zubac. Here's Leonard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Halliburton against Dunn. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dunn kicks to Zubac. Pass to Harden. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Here's Nembhard. Turner for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Powell kicks to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Over Mathurin. Zubac. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Back to Siakam. Overdone. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Dunn finds Leonard. Over Siakam. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Indiana leading. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Nembhard's got 5 points so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Leonard to stop the run. And it's Leonard again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
1:27 left in the first quarter. Now Powell. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now, here is Halliburton. 4-point game. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen on Powell. Halliburton for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Siakam. Zubac, a screen on Halliburton. Dunn shot's good.
Boy, you got to love it whenever you see Dunn working the screen roll. Crafty, creative, and competent is Chris Dunn.
Now here's Turner. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
4 on the clock. Halliburton with it. Zubac defending. Here's Leonard. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Clippers trail. And here is Powell. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to McConnell. Missed inside. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones has checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the wing, Jones. And Bogdanovich now atop the key. Back to Jones. Dunn outside. Over McConnell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Halliburton passes to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Halliburton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Indiana. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Here's Nesmith after the made shot from Norman Powell.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Bennedict Mathurin.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Dunn left side. On the wing, Jones. Dunn outside. Screen by Simmons. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Dunn.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Now, here's Nesmith. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Now, here's Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Toppin pulls it in.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Clippers trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now Bogdanovich, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Toppin sets a screen for Walker. Back to Toppin. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Powell. 6 points for him. Simmons inside. He's covered by Halliburton.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. Now, we know he doesn't have great range, so the closer to the rim he is, the better.
Now Halliburton. He's got 10. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Now, here is Harden. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Siakam, high post. Leonard's there. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Powell. Nembhard covering. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin against Leonard. Over Mathurin. Los Angeles with another miss. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. Siakam with it. Over Simmons. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Leonard attacking. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Siakam's got 10.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Pass to Powell. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And right now for the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam outside. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. No good from Simmons.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
McConnell with it. No scoring in this one. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pass to Simmons. Harden outside. 1:53 left now here in the second. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. 1:43 left in the first half. McConnell scanning the floor. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Now here's Simmons. Harden outside. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Siakam's got 13 points.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Mathurin. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
The 8-footer. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Turner trying to free himself up. Siakam, good. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fed half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Indiana leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point. Siakam's shot is off. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
No good on that one. Clippers trail by 3. Up top, Leonard, defended by Mathurin. And here's Harden for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Siakam, right side. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 17 now.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Pass to Harden for the lead. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Siakam against Jones. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden left side. Takes it out to Leonard. There's the triple. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and really trust each other on the defensive end.
And their defense is one of their best weapons for sure. As you said, ranking 2nd in points scored off turnovers. They're not a team that sits back. They attack. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. Halliburton outside. From 13, gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game. Outside, Jones. Here's Harden. Back to Jones. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Now Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with the screen. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. Pass to Harden. Here's the three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Harden against Halliburton. And Jones pulls it down.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Harden outside. Powell, the pass to Jones. Over Siakam. Jones, no luck. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Halliburton. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Powell kicks to Leonard. With the teardrop. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Offensive rebound. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Jones. Outside Leonard. Over Mathurin. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Leonard.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Jarace Walker, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Walker. Still scoreless. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Powell.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
On the wing, Walker. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Over Harden. Indiana again missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Pass to Leonard. Over Siakam. And it's Leonard missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Outside, Walker. Back to Halliburton. Siakam looking around. That one's off, still out of sync.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Harden outside. The train. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. The Clippers also making some changes. Simmons checked in for Zubac. And it's Batum in for James Harden. Here's Shepard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Siakam inside. Simmons is there. Up top, Leonard. Leonard battling for two.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Siakam. Six to shoot. To stop the drought. Count that one. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Walker. And it's Leonard missing. Pacers trail by 5. And here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Indiana moving the ball over. Indiana needs to get a shot on. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
50 seconds left in the third. Here's Simmons. Good D by Siakam.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell with the bounce pass. Simmons against Siakam. Simmons looking it over. Outside for Batum. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toppin is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Harden, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Shot's good by Walker. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harden. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Neesmith with the ball. Defended by Jones. And Toppin throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here is Harden. The Pacers making the shot. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harden against Halliburton. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And it's Halliburton missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Simmons passes to Harden. The 10-footer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Toppin against Simmons. Shoots from the line. Toppin can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And the shot goes in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Walker after Ben Simmons' bucket. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Harden. Halliburton against Harden, and it's Halliburton missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Harden, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. And you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now here's Powell. They get it again. Here's Leonard. Oh, the strength of Leonard.
And Leonard has massive hands, which he uses to his advantage to snag offensive boards.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To take the lead. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Aaron Neesmith. And the Clippers with a change here too. Batum's checked in. The free throw off from Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now here's Powell. Out left to the wing, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Powell. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Turner. The three. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by one.
Oh, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And then for the Clippers, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Harden in for Dunn. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Powell. Out to Turner. Puts up a 3. Turner can't get that one to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Jones. A 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Back to Powell. Outside, Jones. Misses the 3. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 2-point game. Kept alive. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Harden. Now Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Over Mathurin. Leonard no luck. Siakam against Zubac. Siakam outside. Now Turner. Mathurin for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 42% so far. Count the basket. 23 points for Leonard.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now, here is Halliburton. That puts them in the lead. And the Pacers lead by 1.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Kawhi with the flush.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
To the paint. Siakam inside. Defended by Jones. It's good. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Pass to Siakam. Right side Turner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Harden kicks to Jones. Mathurin against Leonard. Mathurin with some nice defense. Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pass to Siakam. The turnaround. Another miss by Siakam. And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 1. Powell kicks to Harden. Leonard against Mathurin. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. No good on the three. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Halliburton for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.